Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading for February 2026, and as always it's going to be general, so please take the bits that resonate and leave the rest for someone else. And let's welcome in the archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, any animal spirit guides you might have, as well as ancestral guides and dragon guides. Always grateful for their help and assistance. And yeah, they've been with us for a long time, so we do change guides sometimes, so whoever our guides are, really grateful for their love and support over the years. Okay, right, Taurus, let's see. Man, dude, woman, look at this. This is your power card here. So at the moment, Taurus, I'd say you're feeling pretty good. And if not, maybe it's to do with, if we're taking on a commitment or something, it can still be, not a bad thing, eh? All right, I'm going to take the Seven of Cups off the top of that. So there could be something, these two energies are interesting because the Hierophant talks about commitment. Okay, and the Seven of Cups talks about, well, I'm going to be still looking at my options, or I'm looking at all these options, so I'm not sure about what I'm going to commit to yet. This can also be distractions, so maybe there's something that's distracting you from a commitment, or something that's distracting you from your power, your empowerment. And this is sometimes emotional distractions, so maybe there are things that are luring you in, grabbing your attention, grabbing your focus, and taking it away from your center, your alignment. There could be a lot of different ways that we could read that too. It might be that you are contemplating a new job role that's a bit of a promotion, and maybe you're looking at options. Maybe you have been offered a few different jobs, and maybe you're deciding which one. Hierophant's a very powerful card, okay? It can also talk about tradition. So maybe you are, maybe you're done with tradition. You're looking around for other sort of maybe different belief systems or other things that you're going to be more resonant with, possibly. Let's see if there's some other underlying themes here. The Hierophant's a major arcana there, so let's just got a couple more here for you, Taurus. Oops. I might have to take them off the top of the deck. I prefer if they jump out, so let's just... Okay, well, we're going to take the Ace of Swords off of the top there, and that was a massive stack. So this is clarity. Your higher self, or unconsciously, you are getting clear, okay? So, I mean, from that, it's kind of looking like you're dealing... Well, you could be... Maybe you've just made a commitment, and it's been very clear for you that this is what you need to be doing, the commitment you needed to make. But you're dealing with perhaps other people kind of coming in on top of that and saying this or that. But here we have it, the Ten of Pentacles. So this is about you creating a legacy. You're getting clear. You've got insight. You are communicating things. And sometimes the Ace is about potential. So maybe you've got an idea. Maybe this is a commitment that you are looking to make. Let's see what's happened recently here for you, Taurus. Hang on a second. The cards have been jumping all over the place today. So, I think there's a lot of different energies out there for us at the moment that... Yeah, we have to be needing to navigate, but sometimes the best way to navigate lots of stuff is to just come into center, okay? And that's what the Ace of Swords is sort of saying there for you as well, Taurus, is for you to come into center and align. Oh my goodness. See what I mean? This is just, there's a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of kit and caboodle stuff going on at the moment. Right, so we've got the Ace of Wands that's flipped up right in my hand. So that is looking like a new spiritual something or other that has just happened. Okay, there's an inspiration that's just, or an insight that you've had, or a new kind of passion that is starting up. You know what? I'm just going to, let's cut the deck actually. Page of Swords. So youthful energy, learning, getting curious about something, and you know, this kind of goes together here. The new energy, the fresh energy coming in. Also grabbed a page and a you know, energy for Leo. So yeah, a new venture, something new coming into your field. And here we have the Tower and the Eight of Cups. So I think you're hoping for things to jostle into place, for something to happen so that it's going to make it easier for you to move towards that thing that's going to be more fulfilling. Eight of Cups. Okay. If you're hoping for a Tower moment, this could be maybe you're hoping for something to change, or you're hoping for a certain result that's going to allow you to kind of go, okay, I'm going to make that change now. Because the Tower usually talks about an external event, but sometimes it can be an internal thing too. So maybe you're kind of waiting for things to, inside of you, to kind of get to a point where you're going to be able to go, okay, now I can make that move. Okay, if that resonates. Towards that new thing. Okay. Ace of Wands is inspiration, like that's pure spirit, like connection. Okay. Possible outcomes. Let's have a look here for you, Taurus. We have the Page of Wands. Okay. Yep. So you're going to be inspired to take action on this new thing. Another page energy. So fresh. A fresh, you know, impetus, fresh drive. Here we have the Queen of Cups. So this could be someone that's sort of supporting you, that's emotionally supportive for you to make this change or this step into this new thing. It can be also talking about your own intuition. So maybe you're going to be trusting your intuition, trusting your creativity, your sensitivity, your spirituality as well. Let's see if there's a challenge. Awakening. Okay. So the interesting thing is that I think what this reading is sort of saying is that you've just kind of had maybe like a start of an awakening. Or it's basically the start of your awakening process. Whatever it is you're now going to move into is an awakening. So the challenge could be for you to, could be around, are you going to acknowledge that? Like if that's resonant for you. Maybe you feel inside that yes, it is. It does feel like an awakening thing that I'm going to move forward with it. Here we have the nice Six of Cups as well. So this is a reminder for you, Taurus, to, you know, to acknowledge your inner child. Okay, this is in the position of your challenge. So, you know, you've got the two page energies here. Okay, so what's recently happened is that there's this almost like a childlike fascination or a curiosity that you have just initiated. Like there's something that's come into your field that's kind of sparked that. Okay, and the thing is for you to trust that. Spirit's saying this could be a challenge for you, but you have what it takes because underlying there is clarity there in this new thing. Okay. Because it's ultimately empowering for you. You know, you're in your power at the moment. So it's about really acknowledging that it may seem sometimes like if we're activating inner child that it feels childish, but in actual fact, when we get that balance of our adult self and our inner child, or with our higher self and our inner child, it can be quite a foreign feeling, but it's actually empowering and it can actually really help you to come into alignment because it's that our inner child is very spirit connected, okay? And so this is when flow happens, okay? You get more flow in your life. If you can trust your inner child and move with that, whilst, of course, you know, fulfilling adult responsibilities, as much as is practicable and as resonant for you, okay, then it can be really empowering, okay? And also provide you with, it's looking like here, you know, the creation of a legacy and alignment here. So yeah, let's see what spirit guidance is now. Let's have a look. Because the Hierophant is, you know, usually quite a serious energy, like pretty committed, you know. And Six of Cups is like, well, you know, inner child fun, a bit of nostalgia. And there could be something from your childhood that is going to help you as well, that maybe you do need to bring in. That was really weird. This card just floated. And it is none other than a Two of Wands. So, boom. Two of Wands, Taurus, this spirit guidance saying new path. Okay. Spiritual, right? The Hierophant is also spiritual. You've got the Queen of Cups, very spiritual. As an outcome, right? So you're moving into your Ace of Wands, very spiritual, okay? Even, you know, the Ace of Swords is spiritual as well. We also have the Ten of Wands. So, you know, something might be wrapping up and Spirit's saying, you know, whatever you're doing at the moment that is Ten of Wands, that might be kind of really feeling like you're giving your all and that you are kind of feeling a little bit on the fatigue side of things. It's going to morph into a Two of Wands. So you'll move from that energy into another energy, which is a new spiritual path. 10 of Pentacles. So you have this twice in your reading. And also a really earthy, grounded reading, creating your legacy. So look at this. How does this flow? Like pretty good, pretty well. My words aren't working. So here we have, you know, think something's wrapping up, Taurus. The new path is, you know, on the horizon. And here you have the Ten of Pentacles. And what's this new path going to lead to? Most likely a beautiful creation of a legacy and something that you'll be able to pass on that will inspire others as well, that you might, you know, someone in your family might carry it on. Or it might be something that maybe you're going to create something that's very tangible, that almost has a life of its own, like, you know, maybe like publishing something, a book or a work, or, you know, creating videos. There are things that you can do that, you know, have a life of their own, that they can exist like separate from you, you know. Yeah, so I thought I'd just throw that in there. But yeah, that's the thing about the legacy, is like, you know, it can continue on, okay. And it can be, the legacy card is also about creating something of meaning, creating something that is can be perceived in the physical realm. Okay, Taurus. So you're an earth sign, so you're pretty into the physical realm, right? And this is really great confirmation of that. But that, you know, but very spiritual. Okay, so whatever you're going to be doing in the physical is going to be a direct, you know, flow on from your spirituality as well. So I think we might wrap it up there, Taurus. Hope that's been helpful. Yeah, moving into your empowerment. This is fantastic. Look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, great week, and I'll see you again soon.